What's good, everybody? The voice of the WGC back in the building. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this, man. Oh boy, boy, boy. So, just chilling, vibing out, and first thing I see by a user named Venom80, he says, "I haven't played in a few weeks, and I updated the game, and now it's completely broken. I played a six-man tag match, and the wrestlers are just standing in the ring, staring at their rival tag team partner on the apron. My God, 2K, what have you done to this game? Seems that the last patch broke the AI to the point where it's not even playable anymore. They have to fix this soon, I hope, or else I'm gonna delete 2K24 and go back to 2K23." You know, it's crazy how we are currently in July and this game is pretty much already cooked. We sit here and beg and plead for patches, but the patches make the game worse. They don't make it better, which is mighty strange. We are currently on patch 1.11. Let me repeat that. We are currently on patch 1.11. The more patches that go by, the more days, the more weeks, the more months that go by, this game is literally turning into a 2024 version of WWE 2K20. It just blows my mind. It really does. And if you want to know what this is, sorry for not giving any context. I have before, but I haven't in this video yet. But basically, this is the WWE game subreddit, and I see a lot of stuff here, like people just venting like crazy, listing their frustrations about WWE 2K24. Now, there's some positive things in here, people showcasing their creations and all that, but there's also, a lot of people wanting to know what's up with the game. And I'm curious, does 2K ever have a look in this subreddit and see what the community is talking about? Or are they completely out of touch? I'm really curious because it is absolutely insane that we spent $120 on this video game, WWE 2K24, and it's completely in shambles. Completely in shambles. And shout out to What's the Status, man, for getting this message out there. I've been noticing over the years, there's a lot of individuals in this community that are scared. There's a lot of individuals in this community that only like to speak, that only like to talk about this game when it's beneficial to them, when it's time to market it. They talk at the very beginning of the cycle, and then they vanish. They go ghost, and you don't see them again until A, when a pay-per-view is coming up, B, when a new DLC is on the way, or C, when they're on the official 2K page or whatever. But yeah, man, it's like I don't understand how you could be a next maker, how you could be basically the face of this community, one of the faces of this community, and you can sit here and you could be fine with everything that's going on. I I will never understand that. If I was in that position, if I was at the forefront, if I was a face, if I was a next maker, you would still get the same exact energy that you're getting right now. I don't think you realize that people come to you for 2K news for the most part. I don't think you understand that people look up to y'all. I don't think y'all understand that. People still come to Unstation TV quite often, but for the most part, people flock to your channel. And y'all are very active when it's time to promote the game, when it's time to market the game. But when months fly by and the game is on its deathbed, where are you at? You're nowhere to be found. You can tweet about what happened on Raw. You can tweet about what happened on SmackDown. You can tweet about what happened on NXT. You can tweet about what happened on a pay-per-view. You can post selfies. You can do IRL content. You can do everything else under the sun, but you won't talk about the issues that are plaguing WWE 2K. If somebody asks you, hey, what's up with the game? Hey, do you mind talking to one of the developers or something? You take it as a threat and you say, oh, I'm not doing that. I don't I don't want to bother them. I don't want to be harsh. I don't want to be ruthless. I could just keep it private. I can do it when I want to do it. What? So you're basically doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down, and admitting that you're scared. Crazy. I don't know what kind of NDA they made you guys sign. I don't know what kind of paperwork they made you guys sign, but I'm just speaking on my behalf. Me personally, if there was any part of that contract that said I had to dumb down my content, I had to lower down my frequency if I couldn't be myself, I'm not signing that damn contract. That's just my personal opinion. You know, you claim that you're not receiving anything from 2K. You claim that you're not getting anything besides little accessories like a book bag or a console or a controller, but your behavior says otherwise. You oftentimes will categorize it as beating a dead horse. Beating a dead horse? I'm sorry. Beating a dead horse? Well, the horse wouldn't be dead if all of us would speak up, don't you think? A lot of individuals like to give up at the halfway mark. Before the halfway mark even gets here. Some talk about the game for a week and then they go ghost. They vanish. They say, "Oh, there's no point. Oh, nothing is going to happen. Oh, we're not going to get anywhere. Oh, it's hopeless. It's pointless." I mean, yeah, sometimes I feel that way too, but guess what? I still come up here and I speak my mind. I give my 2 cents every single time. So what's stopping y'all? There is absolutely no reason. There is absolutely no reason why a channel like Unsanctioned TV should have to do this consistently. There's no reason why. Shout out to a symbol too. Not just status. Shout out to a symbol too. Got 100K and he's still putting on for the community. Just uploaded a 14-minute video, bruh. A 14-minute video about the issues plaguing WWE 2K right now. So why? I'm asking you other individuals who have 100 times the amount of subs as Unsanctioned TV, 10 times the amount of subs as a symbol. You have 1 million total subs, probably more. I'm asking you, what is stopping you from doing the same exact thing? If you claim you care about this community, what is stopping you from doing the same exact thing? It could be a 14-minute video like a symbol. It could be a 5-minute video. But just do something. Don't just sit here. Don't just sit here and watch everything burn. Because at that point, you're just showing your true colors. You know, when we say that we care about this community, it's not a facade. It's not a character that we're playing. It's not a gimmick. It's the 100% honest truth. Yeah, this game may be frustrating at times. Yeah, this game could be a pain in the ass, 100%. But I've been playing wrestling games my whole entire life. I love this damn community. When I say that, I fucking mean it. And trust me, I don't care what day it is, what year it is, we gonna ride for this goddamn community. And I wish everybody would have this same mentality because then we could actually get somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? Because let's take a look back. The N64, the PS2, the Xbox 360, the PS3, the GameCube, all classics, all classic wrestling games. But then when you fast forward to when they first started titling things next gen, you know, with this, because I remember like it was yesterday, there were all these rumors circulating. Everybody was like, "Oh man, how many of y'all remember this, bruh? We actually used to call, we actually used to think the next Xbox was going to be called the Xbox 720. What the fuck were we thinking, bruh?" But yeah, all jokes aside, yeah, we used to actually think that the next Xbox was called the Xbox 720, but as you know, it was called the Xbox One. So we then end up seeing screenshots of 2K15, okay? Because it was one thing on our mind, two things on our mind actually. One was what is the game going to look like, and two, what is the game going to feel like, okay? So it passed the test on what is the game going to look like. I know y'all remember like it was yesterday, seeing those first screenshots of Randy Orton and John Cena. Like those screenshots were incredible. And to be honest, hey, I still think those 2K15 Xbox One PS4 screenshots still can stand the test of time. Those were some amazing screenshots. But then you get your hands on the actual game and you're like, yo, what is this? What am I playing? I ended up just staying on the 360 version of 2K15. I didn't get the what's his name, the 2K15 Xbox One version until way later on. Then 2K16, you know the cycle, 2K16, 2K17, 2K18, 2K19, and 2K19 I feel like was what they should have continued to build off of. 2K19 was that was it. I'm not saying it was a perfect game. I'm not saying it was a classic. I'm not saying that it was the best wrestling game ever, but I'm just saying if you wanted something to build off of, it was 100% 2K19. That was the most tolerable WWE game in recent memory. 2K19, 100%. If 2K19 online servers were still active, if 2K19 had lobbies, I'm telling you, people would still be on that game to this day. And probably people still are playing offline. But yeah, and then 2K20 comes around. 2K20 rolls around. 2K20 rolls around. And that game was by far the worst WWE game. You know, I remember like it was yesterday. Scared to death. I cut that game on. I booted up. All of a sudden, my Xbox is having a seizure. Sound like the beginning of a death metal track. It sound like Triple H is finna walk through my goddamn door at any minute. That shit was horrific. I have never in my life turned my Xbox off so fast. I'm sitting here like, 'cause literally, it turned my Xbox into an easy bake oven. That shit was getting hot. I have never in my life turned my Xbox off so fast. I'm sitting here thinking that my Xbox just broke on me, that it got bricked. I'm sitting here thinking that 2K20 just broke my Xbox. My heart was pounding. So that game was obviously a disaster. We ended up playing 2K19 for about 2 or 3 years, and then we move on to 2K22. Oh, I forgot about Battlegrounds, but yeah, that was trash too. And then we move on to 2K22. What was the slogan? What was the slogan? Do y'all recall what the slogan was? Just everywhere you look, just straight up cringe. Oh, it hits different. 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 Hey, it hits different. Like, do you even know what it hit different mean? I don't think you know what that means, 2K. I don't think you know what that means. Sound like some culture vulture ass shit. That's what it sounds like to me. Because you clearly don't know what it hits different mean. Because that game does not hit different. It did not hit different whatsoever. Okay? Straight up. I don't even know why you use that slogan, why you use that phrase. It did not hit different. That game was bare bones. And it also introduced a game mode called My Faction, which I knew at that point on that we were screwed. And I tried to warn y'all. We sent a PSA out to the WGC and we said, hey, I'm not liking this game mode. I'm not liking this game mode. Hey, this man, I don't know. I'm I don't this is a huge red flag. And what were people telling me? For those of y'all that were there, what were people telling me in the comment section? Oh, you're over exaggerating. Oh, man, just settle down. It's not even online yet. There were some people that were on board and they were agreeing with me, but for the most part, people were just saying that we were just talking out of our ass and exaggerating. So what happens in 2K23? Huh? What happens? Oh, they decide to make it online. Interesting. For all the things that you've asked for over the years, you couldn't get that. But it took them 1 year to make My Faction online. I told you where their priorities are, but a lot of folks didn't want to believe us. And then there's all sorts of issues, especially when it comes to online. The minute that you do an Irish whip, guess what? The match disconnects. So yeah, that game pissed a lot of people off too. And then we get to WWE 2K24. And I feel like this game is dying off quicker than 2K23 and 2K22 combined. You know, there was a time period where, like I said, I was wondering what wrestling games would be like in the future, but the dream that I once had quickly became a nightmare. Man, it's insane. You know, one big problem that's really not helping us in this community is the shucking and jiving, okay? I can understand giving 2K some props, but things like this kind of rub me the wrong way. I'm not gonna lie, bro. So Badar seems to be having an exchange with the Pro Wrestling Shoot about online. And then the Pro Wrestling Shoot responds, that's six people. One of those six probably have unstable connections. Is that the only match you play online? Bro, I'm running on 500 up, 500 down. And if not 500, it's definitely 400. And if you don't believe me, I'll run a speed test. Whenever you want me to, I'll run a speed test. Whenever you want me to. It has nothing to do with the connection. And things like this is why 2K is always going to have the advantage over us. Is why 2K is always going to, one up us every single time. Is because you're defending them. This is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. There is absolutely no reason why you should be pandering to them. There is absolutely no reason why you should be defending them. There's no reason. That's their favorite excuse. That's 2K's favorite excuse is contact your internet service provider. Bro, My internet is glorious. No Robert Root, pun intended. But my internet is amazing. Okay? And even I'm having problems with WWE 2K24 and WWE 2K games, period. From 2K15 all the way to 2K24, online has been atrocious. Do I need to pull up some clips? Okay, wait there. I want y'all to pay attention and look how slow this match is moving. Look how slow this match is moving. This match is literally moving slow as molasses. And you're trying to say it's my internet connection? Hmm? Nah, bruh. Look at how slow this is moving. Look at how slow this is moving. Like, you would think how slow this is that I sat here and edited this video to a T. But it's not edits. This is like actual in-game footage. This is live. This is from the Forbidden Door stream that I had this past weekend. Look how slow this is moving. But y'all see nothing wrong with this. This is completely normal to y'all? Huh? Look at this. And we had to deal with this for the whole entire match. Look how slow this is moving. There were no signs of this match speeding up. Look. We're on next gen hardware. Xbox Series X. And we're really moving slow as molasses, slow as a snail, slow as a turtle. Come on, bruh. But y'all don't see a problem? Huh? Here go another one right here. I could fire off clips every single day. I could fire off clips every single minute, every single day if I really wanted to. I got clips for days, bro. I got clips for days of online messing up. Here's another one right here. This match is running perfectly smooth. I got a signature. I also got my rage. I'm good. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to hit somebody with a crossroads. I'm ready to end this match and call it, you know, ready to go to the next match. But check it out. Check it out what happens. Take a look.
Absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. Raining down right hands. Orton with a Fez press. Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Look out.
I shouldn't have did that. That was stupid. That was stupid. I agree. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that. I agree. I shouldn't have did that.
Okay, he's re-entering the ring.
Watch your ass.
Answering back.
Oh, come on.
Suplex delivered. What a drop kick. Randy with a counter. Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Good shit, boy.
Oh my. Turn that around and spiked him. Kick to the gut. Hits him with the counter. Here's the pump handle. Looks like he has his finger on the trigger now.
Oh,
And he
shit.
scores a reversal on Rollins.
Smart.
The ring for this next
Smart.
stretch.
Smart. Very smart.
Making perfectly clear who the visionary is in this match. Uh-oh. Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match. Coming back into the ring, back to the action.
Yo, I was about to say.
Belly to belly. And Rollins getting battered there. Falls count anywhere matches are absolutely no joke. And they're showing up.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo! Are you fucking serious, 2K? So, as you saw right there, what happened? Match is running perfectly smooth. Match is running perfectly smooth. Nobody quit the game. Nobody quit the game. But what happens? I get dashed. I get dashboarded. But nothing is wrong? There's nothing wrong with these servers? Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't know how many streams I have to do. I don't know how many. I got all the evidence in the world. I don't know how much proof do you need. These servers are not well. These servers are nowhere near smooth, nowhere near peak performance. They're terrible. They're trash, and they need a severe upgrade. I don't know what they've been running on these past 10 years, but they have to go. Okay? You need to, whatever servers Call of Duty is running on, you need to get those servers. And then here's another one. Every time I'm in an online match, it works. I guess it depends on connection. Could be the people you are playing with. All of us have great internet and didn't get replaced by AI at all. You know, I do not understand why we always feel the need to say it's working for me. I don't know what your problem is. It's working for me. Oh, I don't have any problems. I don't understand why we feel the need to say this every single time, bro. Once again, just because something may be working for you does not mean it's working for everybody else. And to be honest, is it really working for you? Is it? You know, for anybody that says that online is working smoothly, that online is working perfect, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Stream for 1 hour, okay? Stream for 1 hour. No, no, matter of fact, stream for 30 minutes. Stream for 30 minutes. Stream for 30 minutes, okay? Hell, stream for 10 minutes. And just let the people see how many matches you can get into. Because recently it seems like there's some individuals that say that there's no problems with online, but the consensus are saying that online is cooked. So you're telling me you're the only one in the world that online works for? That's very interesting. You know, when people say things like this, it gives people the impression that you're on 2K's payroll, that you're getting paid to say stuff like this. This comments like this is what give people that impression, okay? It'll be different if you worded it like, I can get in matches every now and then a little bit more than you. But yeah, let's go ahead and try to get this issue fixed. Or if you would have said, you know, I'll try to go live and see what the problem is, or I'll talk to 2K and see what the problem is. Things like that. But to say it works perfectly for me, when back in May, I can vouch. And I got a whole bunch of subscribers who can vouch too. This game was not working in May, bro. When was this tweeted out? May 18th? Nah, bro. These servers were not working on May 18th. They weren't. They weren't. The servers have not been clean. The servers have not been smooth since probably launch day. That's when the servers were working smoothly. Okay? That's when the servers were working smoothly. So yeah, for anybody who says that online is working, just stream right quick. Let the people see something, because I'm seeing some screenshots of you in a match. I'm seeing some screenshots of you, battling it out. You talking about, oh, I've had a heated match, yada yada yada. Well, why don't you stream? If online is working so flawless, why don't you stream? Let the people see the game in real time. Don't no edits, no cuts, no nothing. Let the people see in real time how flawless these servers are. It's only right. It's only fair, right? I'm just saying. If you think these servers are healthy, you clearly don't play online at all. Or you clearly don't play online enough, I should say. Because anybody who actually plays online can tell you that these servers are cooked, and they have been cooked for years. Okay? We got the same thing going here. We got a screenshot. He says, we online tonight. All right, cool. There's a screenshot, but how come you won't stream it? It's just curiosity. I want to know how long it took you to get into this 1v1. How long it took you to finish this 1v1. It's just a question. That's all. Because I saw you've played 2K before. You're a pretty good player. But we just want to see where these servers are at. Because I vividly remember on 2K Showdown it disconnecting quite a bit. If these servers are decent, if they're working pretty well, why doesn't anybody want to stream? Why doesn't anybody want to stream if these servers are working well? Huh? Kind of a double-edged sword, kind of a double whammy, right? Kind of hypocritical. Am I right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What happened to 2K Showdown? What happened to the weekly streams? What happened? I know what happened. The servers are not good enough to stream as frequently as you want to. That's what it is. Imagine that. You, a developer, booting up WWE 2K24 live on Twitch and streaming on the official 2K page, and matches disconnecting over and 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 over again. That would be really bad for 2K's brand, wouldn't it? That would be really bad for 2K's brand, wouldn't it? Everybody in the chat laughing, this game is trash, another disconnect, thousands and thousands and thousands of individuals saying live in real time how trash these servers are. That would be terrible for the brand, wouldn't it? That's the reason why you don't want to stream. Like I said, I just want proof. And I know that you are actually transparent. I know that you actually get the message. The message goes out to you and you receive them. You say, "Oh, I heard you. I got you." We see that. Cool. But my question is, Cornell, what is the energy of the rest of the team? Because we know that you hear. Well, I mean, we know you're active on Twitter. We know that you hear. We know the message got to you, but what about the rest of the team? How often do they test these patches out? What are they looking for when they even make a patch, you know? Because there is no way that they sat down and confirmed that patch 10 and patch 1.2 and patch 1.11 were finished. There is no way they sat down and tested out the game, tested out those patches, and felt, oh well, that's about it. We're good to go. There's no way, bruh. There's no way. And I'm not, because I know y'all often hear about online from us, but this is not specifically about online. I'm talking about every game mode. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like everybody should be able to have fun on this game. I feel like everybody should be able to get their money's worth. It is currently July, and this game is pretty much cooked. You know, obviously, we're a wrestling gaming channel for the most part. You know, I rock with MMA heavy too, but for the most part, this isn't a wrestling channel, a wrestling gaming channel. So what do? We play some wrestling games. But this game and the most recent patches is making it pretty difficult too. You feel what I'm saying? And there's issues across the board, my boy. There's issues across the board. I'm talking online. I'm talking my faction. I'm talking my rise. I'm talking universe mode. I'm talking the creation suite. There are issues across the board. My GM, whatever. There's issues across the board. It's not just online. I'm speaking for the whole community, bruh. The whole community. When is there going to be a patch that actually helps level up this game and gets players back on the game? Because I'm seeing, like, bro, die-hard players who live and breathe this 2K shit. Even they don't feel like playing this game right now. What's going on? It is currently July. We're not even 6 months into the game. It is currently July. The game came out in March. And we already falling off a cliff. What's going on? What is going on? It's like, come on now, bruh. You can't even get it right with my faction. They're listing Halloween Havoc Rey Mysterio as Rey Mysterio 2011. Like, come on, bruh. It's just it's just a downward spiral across the board, bruh. My faction, my GM, my rise, showcase, online, offline. It's just a mess. And there's no sign of improvements anywhere. Like we say a million times, what would this game be like without community creations? Answer me, WGC. If there was no such thing as community creations, if community creations never existed, and you got 2K24 with the base roster, there was no community creations, would you be able to play it for a long period of time? Answer that question for me, WGC. If there was no such thing as community creations never existed, would you still play? For the most part, the answer will be no, correct? Because for the most part, what individuals do is they use creations from What's the Status and a whole bunch of other individuals to fuel their universe mode and these other game modes. So imagine if there was no CC, because that's the only thing keeping this game afloat is CC. These great content creators uploading arenas, uploading superstars, uploading logos, and all sorts of things. That's the only thing keeping this game afloat right now. Anytime you see 2K trending, for the most part, it's because somebody just made a badass card or a badass, retro superstar in the creation suite. Or they updated a current superstar in the creation suite. And they do it fast. When I tell you they are snappy, they are snappy. Like, let's just say a pay-per-view just ended. They'll have that superstar's look up there within an hour, if not less. You don't believe me? Okay, watch Money in the Bank and see how fast they get that Money in the Bank gear on CC. And that's the thing, bro. What good is CC if these game modes aren't up to par? You feel what I'm saying? Because it's cool to download all this stuff. Shout out to all the creators. Love y'all. But these game modes, they've pretty much been identical. There hasn't been, a massive leap anywhere. There's going to be some people that just like to, goodness, there's going to be some people that just like to spam like everything that 2K posts. They just like to cheer and be all happy go lucky. Anything 2K posts. Typical fanboy behavior. And anything bad about 2K, they don't want to hear it. They think that 2K is full of saints. They think that 2K can never do any wrong. They wouldn't know the truth. They wouldn't know the real if it was right in front of them. Yeah, okay. They let you go on the announcer table. Ooh, how long did that take? That took 10 years, buddy. Oh, you can throw weapons again. How long did that take? That took 10 years, buddy. Oh, they got the casket match, the ambulance match, the gauntlet match, which you can't even do online. Special guest referee. I mean, the servers are so bad, nobody wants to play these matches. And these match types are pretty simplistic. Like, you didn't even try to put a little spin on it. You didn't even try to add anything extra to it. Add a little bit of flair, add some flavor. They're pretty much basic, you know? Like I said, whenever 2K does something good, hey, kudos to them. But whenever they do something bad, I'm going to talk about it. Believe me, I'm going to talk about it. And I think we need to talk about it more. I think a lot of people need to come out of their shell and stop being so scared. You know, people like to claim nothing is going to happen. Well, have you tried? Because you were in an absolute uproar when status got banned. The people who don't want to speak when the game is broken, you were in an absolute uproar when status got banned. But when the game is broken, when the game is in shambles, when the game is on life support, you don't want to say anything about this though. You don't want to say anything about this though. Like I was just talking about earlier, you see a symbol, 100K subs, and he speaks his mind consistently about the issues that are plaguing this game. What do you see on his channel? Nothing but support. Nothing but people thanking him for getting these messages out, for getting these issues out to the public. So if he can do that, why can't you individuals that have 1 million subs, that have plenty more subs than a symbol and Unsanctioned TV combined, why can't y'all do the same? I'm just asking a question. You claim you don't have any pull. You claim you can't make a change, but have you actually tried to? Because I guarantee you, if all of you huddled up and you went into a room and you brainstormed, whether it's physically or it's digitally on Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Discord, Skype, whatever. You can call people on IG, Twitter, whatever. Have a talk and think of a hashtag. It could be fix WWE 2K, hashtag fix WWE 2K24, hashtag fix 2K. It could be anything. List off the issues. List off your, even if you're just talking about your specific issues, list off your issues, your concerns, and then you end with the hashtag of your choice. It's that simple. It's that simple. And then you upload a video, and that's all you got to do. But there's a lot of individuals out here who are only in this for the monetary gain, for the financial side of things. You claim you got love for the community, but it ain't really showing. I'm just keeping it real. Where's it at? Like I just said, a symbol can speak his mind, so what's stopping y'all? Huh? What's stopping y'all? I'm just keeping it real. He's not getting nothing but love from his videos. So what do you think is gonna happen to y'all? It's gonna be the same, it's gonna be the same energy. You think that people are gonna be mad at you for speaking up on issues plaguing the game? Just think about that right quick. You think that people are going to be mad at you for speaking up about the issues plaguing this game? Just think of how stupid that sounds. That sounds stupid. You're just making up all kind of scenarios to avoid pissing off 2K and potentially losing your next maker's contract. That's all it is. Because you know your subscribers are not going to be mad if you make a video like that. They're going to be praising you. They're going to be happy that you made that video. They're not going to be mad at you. Why would they be mad at you for that? Huh? Oh, I don't want to put that energy on there. I don't want to ruin the platform I built. What? You are, come on, bruh. That has got to be the stupidest shit that I've heard in quite a while. Honestly. WGC, we got to get it together, man. I don't think y'all understand the hole that we're getting into. It's literally a downward spiral. I mean, there's going to be some people out here who claim that these 2K games are getting better and better and better every single year and they're becoming the best wrestling games ever. But if you are not a noob when it comes to WWE games and you were available during the golden age, the N64 all the way up to the 360, then you know what a great wrestling game is. Let me ask you a question. For those of y'all who were there, are you choosing 2K24 over No Mercy? I know I'm not. Are you choosing 2K24 over Here Comes the Pain or Shut Your Mouth? I know I'm not. Are you choosing 2K24 over the SmackDown vs. Raw franchise? I know I'm not. Are you choosing 2K24 over WrestleMania XIX? I know I'm not. Are you choosing 2K24 over... I can't even talk right now, boy. Are you choosing 2K24 over WWE 2K14? I know I'm not. And that's all you need to know. If 2K24 cannot stand anything anywhere close to these games that I've named, or other classic wrestling games, then it's clear as day. 2K24 is not a classic. Because if it was a classic, guess what? More people would be playing it, more people would be streaming it. Because if you take a look back, I'm talking all the way back in the PS2 era. I'm going to say SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. That game was flying off the shelves. There would be times when I would go to GameStop and I would see not even one copy in the store, new or used. This was before we had an Xbox 360 marketplace. You had to physically go to GameStop or your local retailer. You had to purchase that game. That game was flying off the shelves and setting all kinds of records when it came to sales. People still talk about that game to this day. People still go back and play that game to this day. There were no patches in sight. You got what you played. You got what you paid for. Do some couch co-op with the boys. Play Armageddon Hell in a Cell. Just have the time of your life, with or without a memory card. I remember like it was yesterday, getting told off by my folks. What are you still doing up? Because I was addicted to these games, playing sun up and sun down. That's what you call a real classic right there. A game that can keep you up at night, a game that you can't get enough of. That's what you call a classic. If 2K24 is a classic, why is everybody focused on Mortal Kombat, or Street Fighter, or Tekken, or Elden Ring, or Stellar Blade, or College Football 25 coming up, or GTA 6, or Warzone, hmm? Or Fortnite, or Apex Legends, or Rocket League? If 2K24 is a classic, why is 2K24 never in the conversation? Hmm? I'm just saying. If 2K24 is a classic, why is 2K24 never in the conversation? And this is why we're always looking for an escape route. We're always looking for something new. We're always craving something new. This is why. Because every single year it's the same exact cycle. It's the same exact game. Every single year it's the same exact shit.
Shit, different day. God damn it, same shit, different day.
This is why everybody was looking forward to AEW Fight Forever. This is why everybody's looking forward to the Wrestling Code. This is why everybody's looking forward to Ultra Pro Wrestling, because we want something new. It's been 10 years and I mean, come on now. It's been 10 years and where's the true progress? Where's the massive leap? When have these games evolved since 2K has acquired the WWE Games license? In my honest opinion, I hope that one day Triple H sits down and really analyzes this contract and makes the WWE games license open. Because there is no reason why 2K should. There's no reason. This is my personal opinion, and I'm pretty sure there might be some more people that feel the same way, but this is just my opinion. I feel like 2K should not be the only company that can make WWE games, especially if these games are mid as hell every single year. I'm just keeping it real. I feel like if anybody wants to make a WWE game, they should be able to. I don't care if it's 2K, I don't care if it's EA, I don't care who it is. Anybody who wants to make a wrestling game, a WWE game, they should be able to. That's how I feel about it. And I hope that Triple H analyzes this contract. Because it is just absolutely depressing how we get these games every single year and it always ends up the same exact way every single year. I don't know when's the last time I've sat here at the end of a 2K cycle when I've been like, oh man, that was a great run. Man, I cannot wait for the next game. Yo, this game was amazing. I don't even want to buy the next game. I don't know when was the last time I felt that way. I say the last time that I've truly felt like I was enjoying a WWE game was WWE 2K14. Let me know in the chat, when's the last time that you've actually enjoyed a WWE game? And I'm not talking about played a couple of matches. I'm talking about you were actually addicted to that shit. Because I was playing 2K14 sun up to sundown. I was doing 3v3 chambers like a motherfucker on there. Okay? Chomping out at the people in the Xbox Live party or the game chat going crazy. Uploading songs from my MP3. Creating stuff in Create a Story, playing other people's stories, creating finishers, playing Defeat the Streak, looking at leaderboards, trying to get my rank up. I can go on and on and on. 2K14 was the last time that I truly felt like I enjoyed a WWE game. And guess what? That game was not developed by 2K. That game was developed by Ukes, and the publisher was THQ. But they went bankrupt, so 2K had to stamp their company on it. That's what happened. 2K did not have any parts in that game, just to let you know. So, next question. If that was THQ's and Ukes' last game, from 2K15 all the way to 2K24, can anybody tell me what 2K game from that era, from that year gap, can be considered a classic? Like I said, 2K19 was tolerable, but a classic? I don't think so. What game from 2K15 to 2K24 can stand next to 2K14? I'm not even gonna go further back and say here comes the pain. I'm gonna say 2K14. What 2K game can stand next to 2K14? From 2K15 to 2K24, what 2K games can stand next to 2K14? Answer that question for me. What game? And tell me why. Don't mention graphics. Don't mention presentation. Oh, it looks more realistic. It looks more because that's a shitty ass excuse. Don't give me some actual bullet points. What game can actually stand next to 2K14? What game can stand next to 2K14 and what game is better than 2K14 from 2K15 to 24? What game? What game? My answer is none. What about y'all? And that's a problem. There is no reason why we have gone this many years and we have yet to have one game that we could fall in love with. Because y'all think this is a game. Y'all think this is a game. You think 2K24 is bad. Oh, just wait. Keep on playing around thinking this is a game. Just wait. Keep it up. We told y'all back in 2K22 We told y'all back in 2K22 what things were going to be like when they implemented my faction, and now look where we're at right now. Hey, even my faction's not even working properly. Ironic, isn't it? So yeah, what do y'all want to do? Like I said, don't take this as no beef. Don't take this as no shade. This is nothing but some real shit. Nothing but the gospel. I'm down for whatever. If y'all want to chill, talk it out in Discord, talk it out in Zoom, talk it out in Microsoft Teams, talk it out in Xbox Live Party. Hey, I'm down. This is no hate. Y'all want to strategize? Y'all want to brainstorm and get some shit going? Let's go. I got the perfect thing. What about this? If y'all don't want to set it up, hey, fuck it. I'll set it up. I'll set up a Twitter space. I'll call it, I don't know about a name yet, but let's say I set up a Twitter space, okay? Because usually we do it on our YouTube channel, but what if I brought it to Twitter, okay? What if I brought it to Twitter? I introduced a Twitter space because I've seen them do it all the time for NBA 2K. I've seen them do it for Call of Duty. I've seen them do it for sports like NBA and NFL. I've seen them do it for soccer or football. I've seen them do it for all kind of things. But imagine if we did it. What if I set up a space, okay? No restrictions, nothing. Anything goes. You could say whatever you want. I mean, obviously, don't get too crazy, Don't get too crazy. Talking about death threats and shit. Relax on that. But when it comes to the game, you can say whatever you want. You can vent. You can speak your mind. You can say whatever you want, whatever you please. And the whole thing is recorded. Every single second, every single minute, the whole thing is recorded and uploaded. I'm not going to monetize this content or anything. How many of y'all would be down for that? And let's take it up a notch. What if we could somehow get the developers in there and have them jotting down notes, actually listening to us for a change? What if? What if everybody was in there? Every content creator you could name. What if we were all in there just chilling, speaking our mind, how we felt about the game? Everybody got a chance to speak. A little bit of discourse, a little convo about the game. How we feeling? The ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, how wrestling games have been. Who will be down for that? I'm just keeping it real because as a diehard fan of wrestling games, I have not been satisfied in quite some time. Like I said, I appreciate everything that Status is doing and all these other content creators. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. But I'm talking about the gameplay and other aspects of the game. I'm not satisfied. I'm not. So who would be down for that? Who? And y'all don't realize the amount of people that will join that shit. Y'all don't realize, bro. Like, that will probably be a pretty hectic, pretty huge space. We'll probably have to have a little bit of moderators in there, a few moderators in there, because that shit will probably get crazy. It'll probably have thousands of people in there, but who will be down for that? A WWE 2K space or a wrestling game space. Who will be down for that? Who? Like I said, this is no beef, this is no hate. This is just us working together to find a common goal and get these games on the right track again. Because I don't want to sit here and like I said, I love my childhood classics. I really do. But it's just depressing that I have to continuously go on my emulator to get my wrestling fix. That's sad, you know? I want a modern day wrestling game from this day and age that I could actually enjoy. It could steer me away from my emulator, steer me away from the PS2 classics. I want a current game. A lot of people will say, "Oh, well, just go back and play SmackDown Here Comes the Pain." I still do that, but there's a point in time where you want to just move ahead with the times. You feel me? We're currently in 2024. And you're telling me go play Here Comes the Pain. You're telling me go play SmackDown versus Raw. Bro, how about 2K make a fucking serviceable game? Make a good game. How about that? Get me off of Here Comes the Pain. Get me off of SVR. Get me off of XIX. Get me off of all these games. Make a great game to where I'm not constantly thinking about the nostalgia. Steer me away from the nostalgia. For once, 2K. For once. It's just facts. This is a company that's damn near worth $30 billion. We're currently on the most so-called powerful game consoles of all time. The Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. There is absolutely no reason why we should be in this predicament right now. There's no reason. So WGC, the choice is yours. What do y'all want to do? Let me know. I'm down. I'll be at the front of the line with my pitchfork. I am not scared. What Bone Crusher say? I ain't never scared. I'm not scared. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not scared. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to talk it out? Y'all want to set up a space? Set up a little meeting? What do y'all want to do? I'm down for whatever to get these games in the right direction again. It's like, come on, bro. Like this, like, come on, bro. They're literally just playing right in front of y'all faces. They're literally playing right in front of y'all faces, bro. Look at this. So, Tyrese Halliburton, NBA star who plays for the Indiana Pacers, and Jalen Brunson, also an NBA star who plays for the New York Knicks. They were recently on an episode of SmackDown, okay? So, as you know, both of them are diehard fans of WWE, or they were previously. Well, I don't know about Jalen Brunson, but I know Halliburton is for sure. He's a diehard. That man loves him some wrestling, and he is not he is not afraid to express himself. That man loves some wrestling. But he goes on and he asks 2K25 DLC. What? So then 2K comments underneath him and says, "Let's talk." What? So let me get this straight. You just added Bad Bunny. You just added Post Malone. And oh, I forgot. You also added MGK. Yeah, you added MGK. And now you're talking about Let's Talk to Halliburton, an NBA player? What? If I want to play as Halliburton, I can get on NBA 2K, bro. What is this? And then you were talking about 2K25. What the fuck are we talking about 2K25 for? Get your current game in order. This is the shit that be pissing me off, bro. They're literally playing right in front of your faces, and y'all are just gullible. You're just breezing past it. Like, what are we doing, WGC? What are we doing? Look at this. It's like, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? At this rate, 2K, you might as well just say fuck it and make a celebrity deathmatch video game. Fuck it. Make your own celebrity boxing game. Hey, fuck it. You might as well. At this rate, what's gonna be next? You're gonna add The Weeknd? You're gonna add Drake? You're gonna add Kendrick? You're gonna add Future? What's next? What's next? It's like, come on, bruh. I wouldn't even be shocked at all if Sexy Red was DLC. I would not be surprised at all. But yeah, man, I actually do rock with Halliburton heavy, bruh. He be doing his thing on the court, man. Same thing with Jalen Brunson. I watched both of them. Hoopers, pure ballers. Shout out to them, man. But 2K, Now is not the time, bruh. Okay? Now is not the time. And then I hope y'all remember right after this DLC that we just got, guess what we're getting in July? We're getting Pat McAfee and his cast of the Pat McAfee show. Alright, do y'all know how many individuals you could have filled in these slots? I'm just saying, bruh. I'm just saying. But yeah, man. No shade, no beef. I rock with Halle heavy, man. I rock with Brunson heavy, but I'm just saying some of these things are unnecessary, especially trying to skip ahead to 2K25, man. We're currently in July. People are still trying to enjoy your current game, 2K24. That's what you should be focused on right now, okay? Whoever runs this account, whoever is the social media manager, the moderator for this account, whoever runs this WWE 2K account, tone it down a bit, all right? And let's get back to business. Because this right here ain't it. Okay? This ain't it. But with that being said, I'm just saying, had to get my 2 cents off. Once again, this ain't no shade, this ain't no beef, this is just 100% honest facts. I ain't got no problems. I ain't got no heat. It's just facts. We need to stand together. We need to unite. We need to speak our mind more. Shout out to Assemble and everybody else who keeps it real. And we need more of that. Because y'all don't realize how powerful we are. Y'all don't realize that. We made the Video Game Chronicle. We made GameSpot. We made IGN. Those are the three biggest video game journalists. The three biggest video game journals, blogs, whatever you want to call them. Those are the three biggest websites when it comes to video games. We literally made Video Game Chronicle, GameSpot, and IGN, and we made plenty of other popular Twitter pages like Dextero. We did that. And we did that because we weren't satisfied with status getting banned. Now imagine if we inserted that same energy into not being satisfied in the direction this game was going and wanting better. Imagine that. The possibilities are endless, but y'all don't think that way. We are definitely capable of turning things around, but if we stay silent, guess what? We're going to be in the same position. Of course, there's not going to be a change until you try. Of course not. It's common sense. So the choice is yours, WGC. The choice is yours. The power is in your hands. I'm telling y'all, you may not think that we could do it, but trust me, we can do it. We just have to strategize, and we just have to do it the correct way. But we can do it. I'm telling you, we can do it. Because like I said, there's nothing a company hates more than when their profits are affected. I'm not saying that I'm some goddamn New York Stock Exchange expert. I'm not saying that. I never said I was a New York Stock Exchange expert. I never said that. But I've been on this earth long enough to know that that's something that companies hate. I mean, you just saw what happened with Helldivers. I mean, you just saw what happened with us when creators were threatening left and right to stop creating content for 2K24 until they unban status. We have power. We have pull. We can start a movement, just like we did with free status. But you have to start one. You have to press the button. You have to get going in order to reach that destination. If we just stay still, if we just stay silent, we're not going to get anywhere. It's going to take more than Unsanctioned TV. It's going to take more than Assemble. It's going to take more than us two, bruh. And a couple of others who are keeping it real in the community. It's going to take more than us, bruh. It's going to take more than us. Once again, The rest of the next makers, those y'all with 1 million subs, and hey, maybe a little bit less, but y'all, hey, join the fight. Stick with us, join the fight, and let's turn this shit around. Because great wrestling games equals more content. Great wrestling games equals more equals the more this game shines. Because no matter how big you think you are in this community, guess what? The game itself, it's not big. We're an afterthought. When it comes to gaming, we're a laughingstock. There's people that love wrestling to death. They love pro wrestling. But they will never pick up a 2K game. There's people that used to love wrestling games until 2K acquired the license and what they've done to it. We're dropping off like flies, man. What do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to do? This is a PSA to the entire WGC. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I'm just telling y'all in advance. Somebody's got to say something. Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to say something. I'm not trying to gain no clout from this. I'm not trying to gain no money from this. I'm not even going to monetize this fucking video, bruh. I'm not. I'm not going to monetize this video. I'm not. I'm not trying to gain anything out of this except reach a lot of individuals and try to get this game in the right direction again. I'm not saying we're going to surpass Call of Duty, but I want to be, hey, if not right there with them, I want to be right under them. Because there's nothing more beautiful than being a part of a community and us breaking down barriers, breaking fucking records, and saying that we fucking did that shit. There's nothing better. There's nothing better. I'm just saying, bruh. This ain't the territory I want to be in. This ain't the this ain't the area I want to be in, bro. These are not the games that I want to get for the next 10 years. If you care about this community, if you care about these games, now's the time. Say something. Speak up. Choice is yours.